Yeah, so this video is going out to the people that are trying to figure out how to connect their monitors, their computers into their TV monitors. I'm gonna show you how to do it with a Windows and a Mac. So I'm gonna start off with the Windows. Depending on the year that yours came out and the functions on it, you'll be able to figure it out as I go with the video. But in this case, for this one, a compact, which is like a couple of years old, I bought it on year 2006. That's when it came out. It did not have these connections right here: a DVI, HDMI, and a VGA. It didn't come with those connections, so I had to buy a video card for it. It goes around 150, I believe. It costed me when I first got it. But if your computer comes with those connections, then you're pretty much set to go. If you have this connection on your computer, that's for a dual video input or output. But your TV most likely is not going to have the connection. It's most likely only going to have HDMI if it's newer, if it's like around 2007 and up. If it's not, then you're going to have to buy a different adapter for that. But for this one, they say the cable, which is like around $50, I believe. And it's going to look something like this. It's going to have the DVA connection on one side and the HDMI on the other. You hook up the DVI to right here, and the HDMI to your high definition TV, and that should do it. The newer TVs also usually always have this connection, the VGA connection. It's the same thing. If it does have it, then all you do is just plug one in into the other, and that's it. But doing that means you're not going to be able to see your other screen because you only have one connection. So you might want to keep one for your monitor, so whenever you just want to use the computer alone but not having to use the TV, then you could use this one. And then the DVA is a dual video, so you'll have two screens connected to your computer, the VGA and DVA, HDMI, whichever the case. The installation for this video card is not that hard. If you buy it, it comes with a software, a disk. All you do is make sure your computer's off. You pop off the sleeve on the side of the computer, or depending on the computer, it'll be on a different place. You'll see the connections right there. This one is a PCI Express card, so it'll go on the PCI Express. It'll be labeled on the back of the computer. If it fits, then you're golden. You're good to go. Put it on, turn it on, put in the software, run it, install it, restore the computer, and then set your options. And you'll be able to watch movies online from VHD.com, like newer movies, without having to go and rent them out. So this is the install for Windows. For Mac, it's a lot more easier because they actually give you pretty much everything ready to go. So this is for the Mac now. For the Mac, it's really easy. This is a 2012 iMac. It comes with the connection on the back. It's not gonna say that it's for a video monitor to connect. It's gonna have the Thunderbolt connection on the back, and you do need an adapter for it, but it's not that expensive. It's actually like $14, $5 if you buy it online. The one that I got, was made from Rocketfish, and it works just fine. Then you also need to buy an HDMI connection, HDMI cable. If you have one already, you don't need to, but if you don't, then you need to buy one. You don't need to install no software, nothing like that. It already comes ready to go. So as long as you buy this connection, plug it into the Thunderbolt connection, and then you're good. It'll function just as well. Then it has the settings on the upper right hand side. As soon as you hook up the HDMI, this little thing right here is gonna appear on your top screen, the little computer monitor looking thing. That's where you set your settings. You either could have it to be displayed as a dual monitor, two videos, two computers, have it displaying two different things. Like you could have this screen right here and then a different thing on the other screen, still from the same computer. Or you could set it to clone it, so it's just gonna show the exact same thing. So like I said, for the Mac it's a lot easier. For the Windows it's easy too, but if it does not have any of those connections, then you're gonna have to buy the video card and install the software and set your settings in there.